think I turned the thing off altogether, so I'm going to have to start a new video. But this is immediately following the squatting. I did 100 kilos on the deadlift as a warm up. I'm going to do another 100 kilo single. Okay, I'll do 130 for one, and that's it. That's all. So, it's 130. Go on, 147 and a half. I tend to put 150, but I will follow my writing. 130, that's 140, 145, 147 and a half. Then I'll put collar on. Okay, that's it, 147 and a half. I was in two minds about using the belt on deadlift. You know, maybe it gives you a bit of support, maybe a bit of safety. I'm not even sure about safety aspect. Maybe it makes it a little bit easier to lift the weight, but sure as hell gets in the way. Okay, let's do it. 5 reps. Okay, hard. Get some focus on this thing. Oh, it's not bad actually. I keep having this internet exchange with I think think it's called Tom. Yeah. Master T. It's got a channel called Enhanced Genetics. And he goes all into the intricacies of muscle building. And one of his lines is sort of like powerlifting training does not build muscle. Another one of his lines is that concentric lifting. So in other words, that on most movements, where you lift the weight rather than lower it. Concentric lifting does not add to real muscle growth. By real muscle growth, it means the myofibrillar, the actual muscle fibers, as opposed to the fluid within the muscles. But just about every source that I see tells you that heavy lifting between 1 and 5 reps builds myofibrillar hypertrophy. Obviously, to lift heavy, you're not going to lift a lot, you're not going to do a lot of sets, you're going to have plenty of rest, or it's not going to be heavy. But the other side of the coin, so light lifting, lots of reps and sets and short rest periods, that's what emphasises the sarcoplasm, which is fluid within the muscles, and which contributes a great deal to the visual aspect of hypertrophy. So bodybuilders tend to have a lot of sarcoplasm because it simply makes you look big. I don't think there's any way to completely train for one or the other. If you train whatever style, you're going to get some sort of ratio between sarcoplasm and myofibrillar hypertrophy, if you get any hypertrophy at all. But I think the idea that powerlifting training, understood as heavy, 1 to 5 reps, does not contribute to myofibrillar hypertrophy, I'm going to say that's a fallacy. I would agree it's not ideal for bodybuilding if all you're looking for is an aesthetic visual effect. All you've got to really do is pump up the muscles to maximum size. You can do that with lots of light weight, higher repetitions, shorter rest periods, get the sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, or more of it. But I think also, claiming that it all comes down to eccentric training, in other words, lowering rather than lifting, I think that's another fallacy. I'm perfectly willing to say that the eccentric may emphasise the myofibrillar more, but that's not to say that the concentric does nothing. If it's a 60-40 split, let's say, just a guess, I'm just pulling it out of the air. If it's a 60-40 split, that's still significant myofibrillar hypertrophy from concentric. In other words, I don't think it's worth worrying about. Just do the big lifts. Okay, so we want 5 again. Again, hard. But there it went. Yeah, very hard. Okay, the watch is only showing 100. But I think it's a runner's watch, so I don't think it's made to react to sudden spikes in effort. So just doing a few reps, all of a sudden. Now when you average it all out, it may work. I'm showing 105 now, 106. So it's actually going up more now than it was when I finished the set a minute ago, let's say. So that's just the watch, isn't it? 117. Yeah, take my word for it. It's still pretty low heart rate, really. It's nothing incredible. After all, it's just steady jogging, 117, walking up a hill. Okay, so last set. I think after this one, I'll do the bench after this, yeah. So, probably a good idea to start thinking about bench. So today, well, as I say, I'm only doing two barbell sessions per week. It's Monday and Thursday. But I'm hitting some decent lifts, let's say. The big lifts. And as I just explained, you don't need a lot of volume. What you need is to go heavy. Which reminds me that I had another look at this, I'm following a program, it's not my own invention, it's a program. And I actually missed a little detail. So I thought it was week 1 sets of 5, week 2 sets of 5, week 3 sets of 3. But it's not, it's actually week 1 sets of 5, week 2 sets of 4, and then week 3 sets of 3. So it goes 5, 4, 3, which is nice, it makes a lot of sense. But I missed that detail. But, no, not to worry at all, it's just a slight detail, nothing else. But yeah, 5, 4, 3. Now, I would say that, the reality is at my age, it's probably not the best thing to do. I'm probably better off going a bit heavier, a bit higher reps. But from the point of view of the famous myofibrillar hypertrophy, according to the information that I've got, that's pretty much ideal. All it says is 1 to 5 reps, heavy. Okay, so last set of 5, all being well. Holy smokers, ain't no jokers. Good stuff. Okay, 125 on the watch. So that's 126, so that's zone 3, if you know the zones. Obviously the zones are all individualised, but for me it's zone 3. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do here is bench and pull-ups as a superset. So not taking much time about it. I'm just going to put it on a, have a look what time I've got. Something like 2 minutes. Yeah, put it on a 2-minute timer. So that means 4 minutes between sets of the same exercise. Let's have a look. How's that? Okay. Tighten your belt. So, I think about it. Yeah, I said 10 kilos on this. So this, well, both of these are going to be, both of these are over ambitious, I believe. I'm going to go for it, but I think I'm being a bit over ambitious on these. So last time I did bench press, I did 4 sets of 3 with 92.5 kilos. So this time I'm wanting 3 sets of 5, and I'm still going to keep the 92.5 kilos. I'm not sure that's going to go at all. I'm not sure I'm going to get 1 set 5. But I'd say from 3 to 5, that's a bit of a leap. Okay, and same with the chins really. So last time I did 4 sets, 4 sets of 3 with 10 kilos. So this time I'm wanting 3 sets of 5 with 10 kilos. But to a certain extent, you know, it's not a great problem. If I fail, I fail. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Taking bench press to failure, in my mind, is not such a bad thing. Yeah, it's not as bad as say squats or deadlifts. Okay. So let's get going. I think after this, so I've got a 3-week block now. So that makes 6 weeks, yeah? So, you know, in reality it's a 6-week block, but so like 2 sets of 3, with a deload between, and a deload after. So I think after this 3-week block, I'll probably swap out the bench. Not because I don't like benching, just that I think it's hard on the shoulders. So I'm just cautious about bench pressing. But what I might do is just go to, I don't know, maybe close grip bench press. So just keep, you know, every 6 weeks or so, change the variant on the bench. Hopefully that'll keep me a bit more, keep me away from the overuse. Okay, so that's 60 kilos. Mm, 80. felt that a bit on the wrist, so I'm going to wrap up. So this, well, I think every niggle nowadays, you know, as I'm getting older, I think, tends to be long lasting. You know, nothing that goes wrong clears up fast. But I've had this wrist niggle for a long time. I'm actually working on it a bit, do all, you know, all sorts of little movements for it. But I just felt it a little bit there. Felt it not so great. Okay, I'm going to do another one with 80. Yeah, that's fine, no problem. Okay, I think I'll go to I'll do one pull-up. One rep on the pull-up. So I think of warming up as sort of like vaccination. You know, you don't need a lot of warming up. I think it's a good idea to do something general at the beginning, though. You know, so I like to do a few minutes something that's cardio based. I did get into skipping rope, but then the weather came. You know, I've got to do skipping outdoors. There's nowhere indoors I can do it. So the weather came and thought, you know, spoiled that a bit. So okay, easy peasy, rowing machine. And I think rowing machine's pretty ideal for a warm up. 5 minutes on that. Get the heart up, get some sweat up, get some lubrication, you know, so it's all your body really. Great thing. Then just go into the actual movements, I suppose. I also do a bit of dynamic stretching as well, so leg swings. Okay. So that's 80 on the bar, so let's put 92 and a half. 90. 92 and a half. Collar. Okay, 92 and a half. Now I did say I've got no great confidence that this is going to go for 5 reps. I'm going to try it. Obviously, you know, mindset and mental game is part of it, but you know, just because you attempt something difficult and you don't know if you're going to get it, that's not setting yourself up to fail. It's being realistic. You know, if I thought that I could easily get every set, I'd probably train too easy. So what I'm trying to say anyway is this one's going to be a challenge at least. So if you can get 5, great. If not, it will soon enough. It went, so no worries. 5 reps. Yeah. You know, at this point I'm starting to think, yeah, that deload must be a good thing. I'm definitely giving it the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. I wish I'd done a lot more deloading in my time. Admittedly, I think we're all sort of like geared up to thinking that we've got to be doing something all the time. We've got to be, the more you do, the better. If you could train twice a day, 3 times a day, it'd be better. But, I think at this stage of the game, most people know that's not the case. There's only so much that you can recover from, and that's the name of the game, the recovery. And that's not sexy. It's boring. You don't feel good. Resting up, charging the battery. That's what it is. You think it's just like using an iPad or a smartphone or whatever. You got to keep charging the battery up. Okay. So previously 10 kilos, I got sets of 3. So my limit on this so far has been 4 sets of 3. So I'm looking at 3 sets of 5, which I think is quite a bit harder. Okay. Good stuff. All right. Unfounded fears so far. Yeah, that's another bit of evidence that the deload did me good. So, none of it is definitive though. For example, I've got written down here a couple of weeks ago, 7.5 kilos for 4 sets of 5. So I'm looking for 10 kilos for 3 sets of 5. That's not a tremendous, I'll say that's an advance, but it's not much. So whether or not the deload had much of a role to play is debatable at best. But if you ask me, my instinct or my gut feeling or whatever, or my subjective feeling, yeah, good, it worked. I'm going to deload more. Or at least I'm going to follow this program. 3 weeks on, 1 week deload. Okay, so another set of 5. Not easy, but good stuff. And again, I won't really feel that I'm doing anything impressive until I've got 100 kilos on that bench press. But I can get sets of 5 with 100. I think that's not bad. Obviously it's way below what I ever once did. But I'll feel pretty good about it. As I say, age at this stage of the game. Reality. So, pull-ups, another set of 5. I noticed on that last set, I I was deliberately pausing a little bit at the bottom. When I see this video, I see myself doing these pull-ups. It almost looks like, I'm not going all the way down. But believe you me, I am. So that's as straight as my arms will go at the bottom. So I'm actually right at the bottom of the pull-up. There's no cutting off the range of motion. Come on, 5 reps. Oh, very hard. Still got it though. So one more apiece and I'm done. And I'll say that's, well, if I get them. No, I'm going to say it anyway. Whatever happens, this was a good session. So, I say, I'm not being a great fan of deloading in my time. Yeah, I always enjoy the training to a certain extent, at least. Yeah, I enjoy doing it more than not doing it. There's something about being inactive that is terribly difficult to handle. But I think there's a bit of an addiction involved in all this training. Obviously, you can moderate it, but I like to train. Okay, so last set of 5, all being well. Yeah, that was hard. No joking. Struggle to the top. Some people might argue, I've heard this argument recently, you need to be doing that, once you've gone to the top, you need to be doing that eccentric on the way down, which is, I'm going to say it has value, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth milking the set to the last drop. I think you're just going to get a lot of fatigue for little gain. I think by the time you failed concentrically, or near as damn it, like that set there, there wasn't much left in me there to push that bar up. I could have lowered it down, no doubt about it. But I think once you've got to the point of very close to concentric failure, lifting the bar, I think you've got most of what the set can offer in terms of hypertrophy stimulus, without going too far into fatigue. In other words, you're going to recover a lot faster than going to the bitter end. Okay, well, I've got 5. No, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that was 4.5. right at the last hurdle, 554. Okay, but yeah, that's great. No problem. No problem. It was simply a millimetre or a few grams too heavy for that particular moment in time. But it'll go eventually. Okay. But, yeah, there's no faking it. It's hard work. As far as I know, from what I can read, yeah, this sort of training might not be ideal for, yeah, big bodybuilder muscles, but it's still building the fibres. You know, the sort of like, you know, the real deal, if you like, in my mind anyway. You know, the muscle fibres. It's not just pumping you up with fluid, sarcoplasm. This sort of heavy training does build or contribute to my fibrillar hypertrophy. So that's it for today on the barbell front. I will be back on Thursday, but I'm not going to record it because the Thursdays are basically the same as the Mondays, but I add a set. So rather than doing 3 sets, there'll be 4 sets. Yeah? So all this week it'll be sets of 5, and all next week it'll be sets of 4. But within the week, the workout doesn't vary much. So the Monday workout is a slightly shorter version of what's coming on Thursday. So on Thursday I just add a little bit of volume, try and add a set. So it's sort of like it's a double progression, if you like. You know, there's on Monday, you know, the weight goes up. On Thursday, the volume goes up, and then the Monday after that, the weight goes up again. Obviously, next week, so next Monday, I will be doing sets of 4. So I've just got 100 there. I don't know. Probably go for 105, something like that. 105 kilos for sets of 4 on the squat. Okay, quick review. I don't think there's anything really happening on this front very much. As I say, I did a 24-hour fast. I did a 24-hour. I can't. It's too much glare. I can see it myself. A 24-hour fast on from Saturday night to Sunday night. But I think I was fairly bloated from the the week of deload, so much less training than normal. I think it contributed a bit to the bloat, so the 24-hour fast might have mitigated it, but it's I don't know, it's very difficult to see that. I can't really say that I'm making any progress on the on the visual front, but what I'm trying to do, I say visual front, what it is, it's fat burning, so it's performance related. I'm trying to improve my running as my main focus now. So the running, the fat burning go hand in hand, I suppose. Because you're not going to get better at running by getting heavier. Very doubtful, very dubious. There's a case to be made that putting muscle on helps you running, but I think if you gain a lot of weight, not really. Maybe for underweight people. Yeah, I bet that I bet that holds better. I bet that's more true for underweight people. Underweight skinny runners could probably benefit a lot from putting on muscular body weight. But I guess that when you get to sort of like the levels of muscularity that I've got, then adding more muscle is probably not doing you any favours whatsoever as regards running, and especially the more distance end which I'm pursuing. But hey, as I've said repeatedly, let's see what happens when I throw a lot of running at it. So this week I've done very little. So let's say three 30-minute sessions in 1 hour, so that's 2 hours 30 all week as a deload. So this week, if all goes well, it's gonna be 90 and 90. That's 3 hours. Another 90. That's 4.5, and then 2 hours. That's 6.5. So 6.5 hours of running this week coming up, all told. Over 4 sessions. So let's see what that does. Okay, so I've got in my book I've got 3 weeks of that. 3 weeks of that regime of 6.5 hours up a week, and then it goes up again. So without going excessively controlled on the dieting, let's see what happens. But as I say, I am hoping to continue with the 24-hour fast on Saturday evening to Sunday evening, which I find quite tolerable. So I'd rather do that than calorie count all week. I'm not saying though that 24-hour fast solves all your problems. Calorie counting all week is probably the precise way to do it, but as of yet I'm not resorting to that. I find it very restrictive. But see how it goes. The next step, do lots of running, which starts tomorrow. Okay, but anyway, today went really well. I got everything apart from 1 rep at the end on the pull-ups. Yeah, and it was a big ask because last week, well, before the deload, the week before the deload, I got 10 kilos for 3 sets of 3, and today I was gunning for 3 sets of 5, but I went 5.54, so it was a near miss, and really it was a good result. So I'm going to be very optimistic about today. I'm going to say it was a real good, picture the alternate scenario. I did the deload and I was rubbish. And I would think immediately, I would sort of like go into panic mode, thinking, oh, I don't want to do deloads anymore. I can't follow this program. This deload idea is not working for me. And then it would be sort of like agonizing. Do I continue with the program? Do I quit it? Do I modify the program so there's no deload? Blah blah blah. But as it turns out, the reality of it is, I think it went really well. The deload was not a problem. In fact, I'm going to say, tentatively, the deload was a very good thing. So it was very successful. As I say, swings and roundabouts, whatever you do. Okay, thank you very much. That's it for today. Bye.